Hi, Cancers. If you'd like to come on and have a seat for some symbolic support, my name is Steph. I'm so grateful you are here. I'm going to be creating an ink blot made in your name and essence that we are going to scry for shapes and symbols that may speak to our psyche and psychic senses. We'll also add on some tarot and oracle, and we have Ghost here. Ghost 2 kick in for any audio additions from the afterlife that may further inspire or irritate. Overall, please do receive a release freely. So when you're ready, Cancers, let's go. If you're new to me here, I just started sharing this portion, so apologies if I'm a little awkward. But I create in the name of, and you are my muse, Cancer. So thank you. If you're interested in the extended, the link is below to become a member or upgrade your membership, or there is a single link if you're just interested in a one-time. Any interactions with the channel is appreciated, but you don't have to. Okay. I think that's about it. Cancers, I hope you are doing well whenever this finds you. We had a card that came out here in the pre-shuffle for some inspiration, and it is Elmoira.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you? Awakening Presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Cancers. When you're ready, crease of creation. Sorry, I moved my monitor, so it's a little weird. If you'd like to join me, close the eyes. Take a nice deep breath. Cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of Cancers. Thank you for being my muse, and may you meet a message with meaning. On to the reveal, Cancers. Here we go. You know the drill as well. If you see, sense, or feel anything, please feel well to comment below, as your reflections do deepen the reading, and I am grateful for them. Okay, again, sorry, I changed where my monitor is to see it, but that's okay. All right, I'm going to dig in here.
Where are we?
You are here with me. Okay, Cancers. There is this story up here that I'm being attracted to. I feel like somebody has passed, or there's a connection that has been severed. Something happened what seems to be quick. This connection could be friendship, romantic. It's something that was earthly in this lifetime, in the here and now, so it's in this line. I feel like they're fading away. Maybe the severity, or maybe you did cord cutting, something along that lines. For somebody specifically, you have parents in spirit. They are sending you something earthly to help. You also have lion energy.
Lost.
If a lion is standing out or meaning anything to you lately, and it is in the yellow, maybe it's strength in the sacral, or something to do, I keep wanting to come with both pentacles. I don't know if there's something with money or something earthly that came into place. I'm going to take a moment to go like big zoom out here, and right in here, I actually see it better through the screen. It's reminding me of, what's that? Maleficent? Maleficent. And this could be in regards to the awakening presence, because if I recall, something along the lines Maleficent. Does she go through a change or something, like in her persona, or in her anger, or again passion, or something along that lines? And as I'm picking pieces out of this story that I'm not really sure is actually the Maleficent story. So if you do know, please feel well to comment below. But the way it's it's bringing me back anyway to the connection up at the top. Whether it's somebody that has passed, parents that have passed, or a connection or a severing. Because it feels like a golden connection. This is the interesting thing. It feels like a golden connection. And I don't know what happened with it. But it feels like it can't return, or it's not going to return in this lifetime. And that's okay. It's almost like there's no hate about it, you know? There's no hate. It just is what it is. That's how it's feeling to me anyway.
Later this evening.
And then so that's where Maleficent brings me into, because there's some sort of like change of perspective. There's a shift of something. And maybe it's even at me, Cancers, towards me, or you towards something else. So forgive me. I'm not sure in which direction I'm working in. And if this isn't your part of the Scry story, thank you for holding space for others. But like I'm seeing like the kingdom upset at Maleficent, like she's kind of like shrouded off, you know. And then it come to find out that they can all really get along, or that there's more in common.
Angry.
Or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like everyone's angry, but I don't know why. When I say everyone, it feels specifically like this couple to this Maleficent person. And Maleficent has this turnaround of perspective. Anyway, the point being is, sorry if I'm rambling on, but you're probably quite used to it by now, and I appreciate that. I don't know which direction it's at, but it feels like one way or the other to release it, to release the anger or something about it. Maybe if it's even disappointment. It's something about the mastery about it, and maybe this is the awakening presence. By releasing, if you have this towards someone, if it's your job, or your career, a person, place, or thing, or vice versa. It's like releasing it. I can't control it, or accepting it, whatever it is, because this awakening brings about the mastery of it. I don't know how else to say that. Okay, I'm going to keep going. So that's what I'm seeing there. Because see here, it's like suddenly the roots turn from like dirt to higher crown. So even beyond the root, not the root chakra, go deeper, go deeper, go deeper. But there's something in like this crown, like where these horns are. And I'm keeping this story in my horns. And I'm being asked to something about the grace and the golden lion. And I want to put Moira, awakening presence. The universe is with you with a cloak of protection and love in here. Because it's some sort of emotional intelligence that awakens and activates mastery in place. I'm seeing a thumbs up here. I'm also seeing something from when you were a child. Somebody used to hold me up. It's like I have memories or a picture specifically of seeing somebody with me as a baby. And they're holding me up, and I can recall the memory. I can even recall another time I was looking at this picture and reminiscing. This could be in regards to a loved one, or if there was a partner. Oh, did I just put ink all over me? A partner that has passed, or a connection that where there could have been, right? There could have been. Right in here, there's like clouds of like that green, emerald green, and there's also something really fantastic happening down here.
I told her.
This feels like at some point in time, it brings me back to that Maleficent thing. I really wish like I paid attention or in that movie. Nonetheless, like my eyes were clouded over like with storms. But there's something also about money. I keep like being asked to go back and forth about which way I'm looking at this, or at least I'm being drawn. Money on the mind, mo money. So when I go that way, it feels like there's money. I see opportunity, I see gardens that grow, and I can see green. Money, it feels like money. And then when I wander down this other rabbit hole, I'm seeing it like storms brewing. But this coloring down here feels fantastic. It's almost as if
Warm.
how do I say that? It's almost as if I can see some sort of fae or fairy being born, but it's like a hybrid of a fae or a fairy with a butterfly. And there's a specific stone. Maybe it's moldavite. Maybe it's moldavite. Again, I don't know all the crystals, of course. But I feel like no matter what kind of stone it is. Oh, do you know what else? It might be mossagate. Is it moss? Agate. Maybe this is what's awakening. Okay.
It's inside.
There's 2 dragons, but they're 2 different kinds of dragons connected to 2 different things. I don't know if you're working with dragon energy, and also cows. This dragon feels different. I almost can't place it. It feels very, very wise and very traditionally a Chinese dragon. This dragon looks closer to an alligator or a crocodile, so if that symbol means anything to anyone. But it has this personality of Pokeroo. If you ever watched, was it Romper Room with the, anyway, something about that. And again, it's like even like having to go through to see in this mirror somebody that pops in and out. It feels like a spirit of somebody in the afterlife or a memory that pops in every so often. Maybe if it's even these surges of anger or something along that lines towards you or towards, I don't know. Right? It's like it pops in and out like Pokeroo. And I can't say, oh man, I'm having like this memory lapse where I can only remember so far as me being Steph, like what I can remember about Romper Room or Maleficent, and then it like goes away. So, but that's okay. And maybe that's the point. It's slowly dissipating. Okay, I'm going to start adding on some tarot while I'm here. Hi, Lady Man. All right. Is there anything else that I'm seeing? We're here.
Talk with me.
We're so here for you. We're so here. We're here for the Cancer Collective. But if you have anything to say, we are so listening. Because all of this is like that awakening mastery. I'm also seeing somebody do a dance like this, like from the 50s or 60s. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. It's not the twist, but it's something like that. There's also a woman.
Who are you?
My name is Steph. How are you? There's a woman right in about here. And I'm not sure if you've just had a baby or you've created something or you're very proud. There's a very proud feeling, and she's coming in and kissing like the top of the head of this baby. That might be for some, but it's there. Guardian, woman of crystals. Yeah, see, there's a woman. Some of you are also waking into your masculine energy that is protecting your feminine energy. And when I say that, I mean that from a energetic space. It's like providing and protecting, and like the feminine energy provides and protects as well, but it's like in different forms. So it feels like there's an awakening to something. Yeah, see this awakening presence that keeps it sticking in my head. That's okay. I'm also seeing a funny conversation. Makes me laugh, or maybe laughter is medicine. Maybe you're watching comedy shows here with the Man of Wands, with the actor. You have Woman of Crystals and Man of Wands. For some, you might also have a connection.
You're welcome.
That is, sorry, I'm just going to see if I can shove a bum chum. Can we shove a bum? It's still wet, so I don't want to. You're unsure if they are being legitimate or if, like, it's almost like they're too good to be true. That's how it feels like, seeing them play with your kids or something, if you have children from another marriage or something along that lines. I feel there's a strict energy coming through. It just feels strict. I don't know if you're strict on yourself. Equilibrium, Two of Cups. This is beautiful because just as I was talking about that strictness which comes in here, I was actually drawing my attention back up to what was the Golden Lion. And with the Two of Cups comes in all these beautiful flowers, these yellow flowers, again, more yellow feeling. The color yellow also might be standing up to you. It feels very friendly. I want to know what the two, if it is in regards to this relationship. I feel like you might be guarding yourself. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman as well. It's the energy coming through. See, even Master is on the bottom. I know that you can't see it because the letters are
Not
in white,
all of us.
but it is Master, the Sage of Worlds. This is what you're doing. Yeah, it's almost like that age-old saying, or I don't even know if it's an age-old saying, to be honest with you, when they say, or all women are this, or all men are that. It's like, not all of us are. Not all of us are. Not all of us are acting. Some of us really, really are. And it's almost like bringing you into... See, it's a reflection of your mastery.
I'm inside it.
Equilibrium of being kind to oneself, maybe being less strict on yourself or on your partner or on your job or what success looks like to you. I don't know what it is. I feel like you're doing really well, but you might just be really hard on yourself. Something's coming back about the Maleficent thing. I don't know if that was in there. Yeah, or maybe harsh judgments. Okay, let's keep going. Fear. Seven of Cups. You might have some fear in relation. It feels emotional again. There's something about the emotional intelligence, the emotional intuition, but that's coming into, or if not already, equilibrium. One more card. Yeah, see, it's coming. Oh, okay, there's one behind it. So harmony came through. It's like music to your ears, and underneath it is the Two of Worlds with reflection. This whole world is in that crystal right there. It's kind of bringing me that vibe of, like, for some it might be like a cold heart or something like that, or maybe you have a reputation of being cold-hearted. I'm not sure what it is. Purity's on the bottom. I get the feeling I feel very self-preserving in this, even in like this
disfigured
energy here, this very large energy here. But it's like kindness can go a long, long way, even to oneself. And it feels really, really well that I'm trusting that nature because I want to come back in here. All right. Sorry. If I haven't already said, please do like, share, and subscribe. And I'm just going to add on some oracle cards here, and then we'll get ready to close. If you're interested in the extended, links are below. So we got here, focus. There's that butterfly. That hybrid butterfly, gemstone, something or other. Okay. Abundance. Yeah, there's some sort of dance. It's very fun when I'm in the dance. I keep getting distracted by it. There's a cow in here when I spoke of the cow in the negative space. And then there's a dodo bird. We'll take one more for Cancer. And seahorse. Equality. Equality. Remember when I was talking about, sorry, when I came into abundance here? Because it's the hunter
Thirst.
moon. This feels like that money, that there's something pentacle, something earthly. Because at some point in time, I feel like I lost a connection to someone or something. Now, I'm not saying that the connection is actually lost, but they disappeared. So, like from physical existence. So, they're most likely in the afterlife. Or this is a connection, a caring connection, friend, family, or romantic that doesn't seem to be able to really squench in and root
Stop
in
recording.
to this time frame right now. That's not to say in 5 years, 5 months, 5 days. Just right here and right now, it feels like it's not rooted. And for whatever reason, it's like when you buy a plant that's, maybe native to your area, but it just doesn't seem to grow for you. Or in this, like, why isn't this growing, or whatever the case is. There's something about time and maybe some sort of equality and equilibrium of the two. And seahorses might mean something to you specifically, because there's also a lot of emotional, like, when water's up, up against like the rocks or something, it's so beautiful, and that splashback. But I feel like I want things to be calm or calmer. There's all this water in different forms.
Shine.
Anyway, Cancer, I'm not going to apologize. If you're here, you're wise enough and you're working with me, and I appreciate that. Water in all these different forms, all these different tides and time frames and reflections and things dissipating. And maybe even as they're dissipating, they're not really dissipating. They are changing forms. That's simply all it is. They are changing forms from the ice world, sometimes self-preservation or preserving, keeping things fresh, to the reflections coming in and out, to the water up to, do you know what I'm saying? You have a lot of water around you, and it feels like I am seaweed floating, and I keep following the seaweed down to the point where I'm rooted, because that's where I feel is the most equilibrium, and I can move from there. So up at the top, I can kind of go with the different seasons of something. I hope this has made sense, Cancer. I'm so grateful for your time and attention. Your presence truly warms my haunted heart, and know that I'm grateful for you. I'm going to continue on to the extended, where I'm going to flip this ink blot, and we'll see where it takes us for another or adventure. If you decide to join me, I'll see you on the other side. If not, I'll see you again soon.